Hello, welcome back to another After Effects video. In this video, I want to look at precomposing. So precomposing essentially is the opposite of nesting. So with nesting, what I would do here is I would only have two layers here, for instance, like the birch and the movie layer, and I would drag them into, I would drag the composition here into here, that would nest it, and then I would add my background, which is this water lilies here, onto that. So that would be nesting. The other way to do it, though, is to do precomposing. So precomposing, like I say, is the opposite. So it means that this is going to go, these two are going to be converted into one layer here, which is the main layer. And the advantage of precomposing is if I had a big project here, I'd be able to say, I want to precompose these two, and then, and there could be multiple other layers here. So it just makes this the sort of main project. So, and just do the other stuff like in the background. So you can see, for instance, like if I did a layer precompose here, you see we're going to do these two. So it's going to be basically the movie and the matte, right? And we're going to go for move all attributes into the new composition, open new composition. Okay, so you can see now we have without the background here, right? So we can go back to our main composition, and this is what we want it to look like, right? So here, for instance, I mean, I happen to already have done it, but here, for instance, is where you would do the things like the scaling and stuff like that. Remember the anchor point position, scale, and rotation. And then it leaves me with this option here now to do all the effects. So I may want to go even further into the hierarchy and actually say, well, actually, I want to pre-compose this. So one thing about this is I actually created the composition from this, so it is the size of this. So I actually scaled it down, as you can see here. The scale here is 82%, right? So I may want to actually pre-compose this. And if I go for this and go for leave all attributes movie and matte, when we do a new composition, you'll notice that now, if we look at the scale, it's 100%. So that has only changed in this composition here. What it means, of course, is that if I then change the opacity, say 40 here, up to 100, that's then going to be reflected in the movie and the matte. Obviously, it's going to be 80% because that's what this is set to. Let me get that effect for the sort of final composition there.